Guys, Rena here. So today's vlog is about the burdens we carry. And this could be emotional burdens, like lots of thoughts throughout the day, tasks that we need to do and they just keep kind of accumulating, but also physical weight that we tend to carry around, and this is only causing consequences. And this point opened up this week when I was taking my bike home, and there's a moment that I usually carry it. And this time I was thinking, wait a second, why am I carrying my bike on my shoulder and have my backpack on me as well? Why am I putting so much pressure on my body? Wouldn't it be easier if I was just putting my bag down, carry the bike, and then take my bag again? So in that moment, I was like, yeah, I should do this more often. So why am I doing all this, trying to do everything at the same time, and just to kind of save on time? But it doesn't make much of a difference because it's actually being more like a sacrifice than anything else. So in that moment, as I saw that this was happening, like in my life, I asked, okay, where else am I also participating in this pattern of wanting to do everything in one go, trying to put everything in the same basket and then carrying it or doing it at the same time? And there I see that there's actually some things, a lot of things in my day that this pattern manifests, and that I can really be more creative to make adjustments and see where can I just do one thing at a time, for instance, and then also that I can prevent creating this sense of carrying too much and being overwhelmed by the amount of stuff that I plan to do in a very short space of time, for instance. So this kind of is opening a new awareness within me when it comes to doing things, and to my responsibility to do those, but not necessarily at the same time, or putting more pressure on me and in my physical body in order to do them based on how I think they should be done. Because if it's based on like a habit, then that is kind of the mind controlling. It's not even based on reality, on what is actually best for me, on what is the best way to do things. So check out for yourself if the same pattern happens, whereby you go into this automated mode of doing things as you usually do them, until then it's just too much. And then you probably have like a breakdown where nothing will work because you won't be able to do everything, and you won't even do the minimum. And that was something that I noticed in this past week, because I was feeling sick and I had to really slow down. And there was a moment where I was like, why am I not able to do all of this as I usually do? And then I realized, well, my body is actually not coping. I really need to take it easy. So now that I'm recovering, it's a good opportunity for me to see, okay, what do I need to correct, to change, so that I don't create further consequences into my body and also in my mind, in terms of accumulating like this burden of things to do, for instance, or like the accumulation of ideas, instead of, for instance, like writing them down so it's there, I can always come back. I don't have to carry all of this with me to wherever I go. And therefore I'm preventing so many things. I'm preventing the tiredness, like mental tiredness, but also physical tiredness. I'm preventing this sacrifice personality. I am preventing future problems in myself, but also I am creating a new habit of being more effective, but always kind of respecting myself, and to not go into that mind pattern of thinking that I'm not good enough or I can't do this, because that is an indicator that it's okay. I can just do things differently. I don't have to, if I'm not following the standard or the habit, that doesn't mean is not necessarily bad. It can be just like an indicator that I need to change some things in order to be satisfied with myself. Cool. So I hope this video helps. Check out for yourself what other ways can you deal with your own burden so that you become lighter inside of you and wherever you do, and you do that for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.